Hi everyone, it is Sam here. So I'm here with another game review. Probably getting fed up with the games reviews now. This game has been out for a while, but I've only just been able to recently review it. I mean, I've had it literally since it came out, but I've been busy playing other games. I haven't really had a chance to review this game. And the game I'm going to be reviewing today tonight, is Gears of War 3. Yeah, I am. So yeah, this is Gears of War 3. Now, hopefully, somewhere above me, my mate is going to put a video of trailers of Gears up above my head somewhere. But anyway, let's crack on with the review. So the story. The story of Gears of War 3 is basically with Marcus and Co, who you can obviously tell right there at the front, is back, and it starts off pretty action-packed. It starts off on this ship thing, you know, and it's got one of them holy moly wow moments to the game, I thought. And basically the story is you are getting up on a ship, you getting your other Gears members back, and you basically have to go on a journey to, I think, I can't remember what the building's called, but you have to go to this tower place to rescue Marcus's dad, and it takes one hell of a lot of firepower to get there. Hell of a lot, but it's well worth the journey. The game can be played solo or cooperatively with a friend, or you can join someone else's game, depending on how you like to play the game. I played solo. I've always been a solo player, and I'm always going to be a solo player. I love solo game. I mean, I love playing solo because I can play the game how I want and not with other people. I mean, I love other people, but I don't want to play the game with them. They'll probably play it differently to the way I play games. But anyway, enough about me blabbering on about that. What you really want to know is Gears of War 3 better than Gears of War 2 and 1? In my opinion, I think it is. This isn't the end of the review yet. Oh no, we've got a hell of a load of stuff to get through. The story, it does drive on a bit, and there are some bits that did leave me a little bit disappointed, because there's still there were bits that just didn't seem right, and at the end it felt like you went through all that firepower for what, really? I mean, the ending felt like it wasn't the end of Marcus's chapter. It felt like there was more to give for Marcus, which I think they should expand on if Marcus will ever feature in a Gears of War game again. But there is one I found extremely brilliant bit in the game, which I'm not going to spoil for you, which involves them all shooting, they're all surrounded, and they're just shooting, firing, explosions everywhere. It's all manic, and something really shocking for me, because I didn't expect it to happen. And it just touches you. You're like, wow, I did not expect that moment. And it really then showed, and with the cutscenes, what happens, Marcus is obviously devastated by it, and so are the rest of the people, but it really does affect the game, and the emotion after that scene is driven on throughout the game, which is really nice, and it's a nice touch as well. And the story and the gameplay, it hasn't changed. It felt like it's redefined and better and fresh and out there and action-packed and explosive, and Epic have just created this awesome, bombastic, blockbuster action campaign, which did feel a little bit like it could have been improved on, but still, what they've done for how many years? I think 3 years, is something epic. That wasn't really meant to be a pun or irony or anything, I just happened to say the word epic. Anyway, gameplay. Well, the gameplay's the same. The controls are fairly simple in a Gears of War 3 game, like any other game. There's new monsters, I think the Lambert on the Locust, the Bat, And but the multiplayer is probably what you want to know now. Now the multiplayer is great, and it will definitely keep you off the Call of Duty scale for a while, definitely. Gears of War has one of them addictive multiplayers that you just keep on coming. And I think I know Call of Duty does it, but what Gears of War does even more is have these special events like they had just before Halloween. I think they had hide and snipe or something, where you only use snipers, and you know these are all like these really fun events to get people more involved into the Gears of War community, and that does play really well because they keep changing the game modes each week or so and so, and they have double XP, they have competitions, and it's all really fun and it's challenging, and you don't hardly ever get anyone going, "No, I'm dead," in a Gears of War 3 game. It's quite, you know, you don't really get many people screaming down the mic, which is quite nice as well. But you know, Gears of War has the usual team deathmatch, I think free-for-all, King of the Hill, and all these new game modes that they've plunged in, and they've created, once again, a brilliant, polished and addictive multiplayer. Now, the last thing I'm going to talk about is Horde and Beast mode. Now, I played Horde a lot more than Beast. Basically, I liked Horde more because you were actually the heroes. And it's really, Horde is definitely a game you want to play with other people, definitely. I played it, I tried to play it on my own, and I really did get a bit bored. I thought, like, what am I doing? I'm getting bored, so I joined other people's games, and I was having a ball, you know. I was probably nicking all their kills and stuff, but, you know, you do that in a game. And basically, Horde is extremely addictive. Hell yeah, I think, probably thinking I got further, but I got to around 20 in a game once, and I just have a blast shooting the heads off loads of enemies. It's just really fun, fresh and addictive to do, which is really nice to play something like that in a video game. Now the Beast mode I did enjoy, but definitely not as much as Horde mode. Horde has more stuff going on, and more variety, and more action, I reckon. I mean, Beast has the same, but, you know, there's something different about it. I mean, obviously you play the enemy in Beast, and good guys in Horde, but I definitely found Horde my favourite instead of Beast. Mainly because I found Horde, in a weird way you're probably thinking what, but I found it easier to play than Beast. So yeah, Horde is definitely thumbs up for me. So yeah, what do I give Gears of War 3 overall? Well, like it says here, an action-packed, blow-your-mind conclusion to the epic trilogy. This is what basically sums up the game. It's true in every word. Now, although the single player could have been polished off, I think, a bit, it's still a redefined and glorious action game to play. It is definitely recommended on any person who likes a third-person shooter, and anyone that likes to have them holy moly woly moments and blockbuster action. Gears of War 3 gets a good, or amazing should I say, 9 out of 10.